go stop the generator so it doesn't waste fuel while we're in the safe area. I'm not sure if I'm doing good or bad with the fuel management situation, but I choose to believe I'm doing okay. Okay, what do we know we need to do now? Where did we need the... Oh, yeah. Where do we... No. Wait, we need the bolt cutters to get into the tunnel. We don't have those yet. Where else did we need the wrench thing? Other than the wine cellar. I think there's at least one place in the soldiers' quarters somewhere. Hell if I remember where. I guess I'll go check the wine cellar first. The soldiers' quarters and arsenal are still highlighted, but I don't know what I'm looking for in them. I might have to just take some grenades so I can get the maps for them, because I don't know how to open those doors other than to blow them open. It's just so much junk accumulating in the inventory now. I don't like that. Yeah, I guess we just go. Okay. Check the wine cellar. And if there's nothing useful there, then we go to prison. First we rob the wine cellar, then we go to prison. Wait. Saved. Question is there anything useful here? There's fuel. Okay. Sergeant Reynard to Fournier and Dr. Blanchet. LaRue reports that Noyer is the source of the problem. He's going around telling the men that these damn texts contain accounts of pagan rituals performed in those tunnels. Ghastly and wild stories. Now superstition and rumors are passed around among the men like an open flask of venereal disease. Venereal. Pronounce it properly, damn it. Some even say they have seen the things, ghosts, demons, fairies, instead of angels of Mons. I'm afraid we have the devils of Poziaz. I've called Noyes for reprimanding. I'll make sure it is appropriately severe. Meanwhile, the engineers will continue to dig. But they dug too deep and too greedily. Sabotage has left the tunnel project in ruins. At approximately 23:30 on 2nd of June, an explosion ripped through the tunnel system. Quickly determined explosives were missing from the arsenal. The explosion was no accident. After a swift investigation, the following soldiers have confessed to sabotage. I wonder what SDT stands for. Soldat? That sounds German. What's the French equivalent? Probably something like that. Gaspar Leroux, Johannes Nicolay, Toussaint Befeur, Jean Renoir, Ozanzabel. 4 of the guilty now rot in the cells awaiting tribunal. The 5th, Toussaint, remains unaccounted for. He may have been killed in the blast. I believe there are others involved, but as of yet, no one will say anything. Worse than double agents, these men are cowards. They scream about ghosts and demons and other worlds. They claim they committed this act of treason to save their fellow soldiers from hell. Utter nonsense. We are still working to clear the tunnel site and assess the damage, but I fear that any hope of using them for our purposes is now lost. In addition, the explosion has caused other structural damage to the bunker itself. Flooding is now occurring in various areas. Well, if we ever need empty bottles, there's a few. There's plenty. I don't need them, but I can have them if I ever want them. Okay, let's go back. I'll have a quick check here. So... here we've been. I'll try to check if we're missing any of the doors. Here we've been. There's an explosive barrel if we want it. Still can't hide under the bed. Not this room, you bastard! Wrong room! I closed the door! I closed the door. We're locked in here. I hope I shot him enough that he's not wanting to come at us. Fuck, that was... oh, and it's another chain shut bullshit lock. Fuck. How about your person? Major Blanchet. Sexually transmitted triarrhea. I want you to personally oversee nighttime security in tunnels. Last 2 nights, I've heard someone moving through quarters when there was no patrol scheduled. I will not have another bout of sabotage. Why did he come through there? I thought he'd come into the hallway. To get at the explosion. Why am I even holding this gun? It's empty now. I'm out of bullets again. Further investigation of the tunnel sabotage. Your assumptions are safe. Start with those who spread the rumors about magic and devilry. Clearly, they've had sabotage in their minds for weeks. Use any means necessary to elicit confessions. Okay. And I need the bolt cutters again. Stupid. What a waste. I can't get through the physics objects. Jank. So that was a complete fucking mess. Alright, alright. Well, I got some more fuel. I'm gonna stash it over here. And I guess we need to heal up again. I'll dump 1 fuel can into the generator while we're here. Why not? This thing's thirsty. You must go to sleep. We will check the rest of YouTube if this lands there sometime. It certainly will when the time is right. Okay. Prison, I guess. Time to go to prison. I'll take 2 Molotovs with me. Let's go check in on the screaming German. I'm also going to be wrapping this up within the next roughly half hour or so. We'll continue maybe another time. I need to get myself a drinky drink and a snacky snack before the qualifying starts. I believe that was at midnight. Once again, it's the map room, but I don't see any way of getting in there. How are you supposed to open these other than using grenades to blow them open? I don't know if this actually does anything, but I feel better having tried. Oh. Oh. I choose to believe that the hole at the bottom of the prisoner torture chair is so that if you keep a prisoner contained in it for a long time, you can empty a poop bucket from there. So it's for exiting and not input of any kind. Because now I have the thought about the pair of anguish in my head.
Is jemand da? It's gone.
There's a Mr. German here.
Ich kann es hören. Ich will nicht das sterben.
How do I open this?
Nein. Nein. Lassen Sie es zu.
I don't see any way to...
Schließ das wieder.
I do not see a way to open these. I'm assuming there's going to be a way to open these. It comes. Please, please. Yes, I... You know what, buddy? I would happily release you if I knew how. I think those are the levers that we need to push. There's a vent. This guy must be scared shitless. Understandable. So we need to get this open. There's a vent. How do I get to that vent? More bolt cutters needed there. I think the only way into the vents is to blow open that one door at the back. I don't currently have a way to blow it open. I'd have to go back and get a grenade. I really hate having to use grenades as lockpicks. There's a grenade right there. Can I take it? No? It's bullshit. Can I burn the rope? This should work. So now we've wasted time and fuel here. That we're not going to get back. Because I didn't bring the one item I need. It's annoying. That is so annoying. Oh well, back we go. Fuck! Why was he there? Bullshit! I hope he didn't steal my dynamite. Oh, that was so much fuel we wasted. Okay. Last hand grenade we have here, then we'll have to go back to the arsenal to get more. That's terrifying. I hate how much stuff I have to carry like this. What options do I have? Leave the gun. Has the monster left? Maybe he's hiding behind the door and waiting. I mean, why doesn't he? Because we have 2 exits, I guess. He can't be on both sides at once, so... If he stalks us on one side, he knows we can just peek out the window and leave through the other side. Okay. Who wants to bet the monster's gonna come right through here? Stand on this box. I see the lights are flickering out there. That usually means he's around. The big spiky face. Oh, I didn't bring the flare. I thought it did. Cool. He should leave soon, right? He hadn't left yet. He was there. I mean, he should be safe inside his cell. Yeah, I don't think the monster can get to him. Okay. Request a special wrench bullshit. Well, grab it. Why aren't we grabbing it? Thank you. Also, what's back here? More doors that need to be opened with bolt cutters, of course. This one's marked as trapped. This one's just very dark and doesn't seem to contain anything of value. I don't think we know German, so I don't think we can actually talk to this poor bastard. I have a bad feeling we're just gonna have to take his stuff and leave. Okay. From Sergeant Reynard. Update of prisoner 703014. With the rest of the cells empty, I have begun a program of aggressive interrogation. He continues to insist he's a common soldier, that his rank was accidentally torn from his uniform, that he knows nothing of the Second Army's plans. I do not believe him. I've ordered rations for the next 3 days. When next he's fed, I assume his gratitude will loosen his tongue. This work would be much easier if the officer wine rations were loosened. I think this is scripted, so if you open the thing, the monster's gonna show up and try to kill him. Yeah, I don't think we can help him. He's gonna die anyway. I can try. No. Yeah, I think that's scripted so you can't save him. I think he just casually walked through that tripwire without detonating it. Well. He did. The tripwire's right there, and he just walked past it. Fuck these off. Ah, he fucking messed up. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, but the priority task is completed. We got what we wanted. Now we leave. Oh yeah, the bolt cutters. Now we don't yet leave. Now we go back here. Wait, it said there was a flare here. I'll take that. Okay. I kind of want to open that, but it's marked as booby trap, so I'm assuming it's going to just blow up in my face. So, let's not open that. Inventory is currently full. What do I leave behind? I think I'll leave behind... I'll make that. I'm actually going to turn that... You know what? Yeah. This might be a huge waste, but I'm going to... Oh yeah, we don't need that. You can light it up without doing anything else. Okay. Let's take the fuel with us and get out of here. Again, I think the only way to get through this is to blow it up. This feels hugely wasteful and wrong, and I don't know what the freaking deal is with this game. It just doesn't feel right that I have to use hand grenades to open up half of the doors. I feel like I'm missing a mechanic somewhere that I should be using instead. This just feels off. Just saying that for the record. It doesn't feel right that I have to do that. I know I can throw, like, early on we learned that you can throw a brick at a wall to break it, but there's never, like, a useful physics item anywhere nearby that we could use for that. So you'd have to haul it from half a map away. I mean, that could work, but it's also a huge fucking pain in the ass. Okay, he's in there. Please stay there. No, you motherfucking... I'm dead. I'm just completely fucking dead now. There's nothing I can do. Run. Run and hope. That's all I can do. Bullshit! Absolute ass. On my part mostly, but god damn it. Of course he had to pathfind his way right to where I was. Well, good thing we have a med kit at least. I also think I just realized I've been misreading the health indication. I think I've been reading it as more fingers bloodied, the less health you have, but I think it's actually like more blood in general means the less health you have. So that's on me as well. Oh, Christ almighty, that was bad. I wonder when that will come into play. When will we see the creature just decide that it's going to show up through that? This is already almost empty. Oh no. Alright. I'm going to risk one more quick dash, so I'm going to take my gun. I am going to get my gun. This is full now. I can't do anything with it. I don't think stuff I leave on the floor even stays there. Okay, I'm gonna dash back to the prison. And try to get the map from that room. Hopefully it'll be useful. None of you guys were locked up with a chain, right? No. Got it. I really, really wish I had remembered to mark stuff down where the bolt cutters were necessary, because I don't remember all of the places. Okay. What is our reward for this torture? 2 paper notes. Permission to court-martial all the tunnel saboteurs is granted. Any mercy is to be meted out at your discretion. I don't know about you, but I have none left. I say throw them all in the pit. Leave them there till Armistice or Judgment Day, whichever comes sooner. The pit. Reynard is dead, murdered in the halls outside his quarters last night, his body desecrated. Given the severity of the violence done to him, Jasinski claims it must have been at least 2 assailants. I would have said it impossible to imagine any of our men committing such a heinous act, but after the tunnel sabotage, I clearly should have expanded my imagination. The guilty are Among Us. I will round up the most likely suspects. Interrogation to begin this afternoon. Reynard's body is being prepared to return to his family. He was a good man. This act will not go unpunished. And that, I believe, is that. What the hell is the pit that he mentioned? Spray bullets. Okay, I'm gonna go to the safe room. I'm gonna save. And I believe the next time we play, we're gonna enter the Roman tunnels and learn what we can learn there.